Look, I'm doing good, man. It's just been a lot of news, man. A lot of news, and like, I was gonna bring y'all the news yesterday, you know what I mean? But, since that Jerry Jeudy news dropped yesterday, I'm like, let me wait till Sunday and see if something dropped today. Nothing dropped today, they probably take the day off after working hard all week. They'll be back tomorrow, in Dove Valley. Might be making some more moves. Who knows? But a lot of insiders saying it's a lot of it could be a lot of more moves being made to free up some more cap space. But look, the rebuild is here, Broncos country. The rebuild is here, and let me just start by breaking down this. And I want to start by talking about Russell Wilson. Sean Payton likes a certain type of quarterback, and I really don't think that. And when Sean Payton was doing his interview for the job, you know, with Greg Penner and all the rest of the owners, because George Payton was just there, he was just there, by being a bystander. The ownership group conducted the interviews, so I don't think I told him. I think they told him, you know, you're not connected to Russell. This trade was made before you. You're not tied to this quarterback. But just see if it could work. If it could work for you, and if it don't work for you, then you can move on. Look, Russell played absolutely a lot better this year than he did in 2022 because he was more structured. Sean Payton just didn't let him do what he wanted to do. Like Nathaniel Hackett, who really couldn't hack it, you know. Cause 2022, we all know it was shambles. It was a clown show in 2022. Sean Payton don't run a clown show. He runs football. He runs the offense. He controls the football team. You know what I mean? And if you don't like it, you can go. You know what I mean? And it just didn't seem right, especially when I forgot which week it was, what game it was. But I should have wrote this down. But everybody remember the time when Sean Payton yelled at Russell Wilson publicly on live TV in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Just let him have it. Russ, I commend Russ because he was the bigger person. It could have been bigger than what it was. You know what I mean? It really could have been bigger than what it was made out to be. So it was multiple times that he showed it, showed displeasure. And then, Sean Payton was off this year too with his play calling. He was off too, because he took a year off. So he's not sharp like he usually would be. He's not sharp. So, but we seen the fiasco and all that stuff. I cut my hair, y'all. I cut my hair. I hopped on it before I took a shower. I'm gonna hop in the shower tonight though, but I said let me cut my hair. I cut it, and I said I'm gonna hop on here and I'm gonna do a podcast. And after that, then I'm gonna hop in the shower, lay down, watch TV because I know they're gonna show NFL Network basically all night because it's been on since 7 o'clock and it's still rolling. I got it over here on my TV, but I got it muted. But yeah, but Russell actually played a lot better. But when we knew the writing was on the wall when Wilson got benched with 2 games left. With 2 games left, and what they gonna lie? Sean Payton gonna lie and say, "Oh, we just want to try to get a spark for the offense." No, y'all sat him down because he refused. He refused to push his injury. His money back, his injury guarantee back for 2025. You know what I mean? So we all knew that move was coming. You know what I mean? We knew that move was coming, but what was shocking was the Justin Simmons move. When they released Justin Simmons, I'm like, huh? He's been the longest tenured Bronco. He's been a Bronco since 2016. And he's one of the best players not named Patrick Surtain. He's a captain on defense. 4-time second team All-Pro. 2-time Pro Bowler. 4-time second team All-Pro. 2-time Pro Bowler. And the captain. He's been the leader of your defense. He kept everything together. He the one that calls the defense, put people in their places where they need to be. And Justin Simmons, he also leads the league in interceptions since 2016. That's the time he's been drafted. Since 2016 up until now, he leads the NFL in interceptions. And wow, you gonna release a player like that? You just gonna outright release him? Because, Sean Payton doesn't value the safety position like that. Why? Because he's making what you're making this year. He's making 18 million and you're making 18 million a year. You don't value the safety position like that, Sean Payton? What's wrong with you, man? He's one of your key players on defense. One of your best players on defense, not named Patrick Surtain. And he's also a fan favorite. Justin Simmons just does everything right. Him and his family, they out there in the community. His kids was born and raised out there in Denver. I mean, I can see, okay, we about to embrace the suck in Denver. You feel me? We about to embrace the suck in Denver. So you release him. Now, he get to pick where he want to go next. He had a head start, on the market. You know what I mean? And I just hope Justin Simmons goes somewhere where he has a chance to play in the postseason, because he never experienced that. Look, a lot of these players on the Broncos never experienced that. And they need to. I was on Twitter right after this move happened. I seen a fan I seen somebody on Twitter, not saying that person's name, but that person say, y'all just lost a fan. Y'all just lost a fan and a season ticket holder. He was serious. He was dead serious. He said, y'all just lost a fan and a season ticket holder. Obviously, his family was season ticket holders, and now he's a season ticket holder. But y'all just lost him It's look. I mean, for somebody to be a season ticket holder, they real fans, right? We just can't say he was a fair weather fan. But people are tired of embracing the suck. But you gotta look at it this way: Sean Payton is doing something, has the heart to do something that John Elway should have did in 2016, right after that Super Bowl 50 run. That's what John Elway should have did. Tore it all down in 2016. Yeah, John Elway missed on a lot of quarterbacks because he wanted the quarterback to be like him. And instead of just having other eyes, you know, help you pick out the quarterback. That's why Elway missed. He wanted a gunslinger with a big arm like how he was. Come on, man. These are modern day quarterbacks. Some got big arms, some don't. But you met John Elway missed, and he also missed on a lot of core players too. He did. So, like, at the when they released Justin Simmons, I even posted on Twitter, and I think I did something. I said it's a sad day in Broncos country, which it was that day. You know what I mean? With Justin Simmons, man. Come on, man. That's Jay Sims. That's Jay Sims. I'm like, wow. So you know they had to keep PJ Locke. You know what I mean? They really had to. Um, they bought PJ Locke back on a 2-year deal, worth $7 million. Max value is $9 million. The max value on that 7 million, 2-year $7 million deal is $9 million. You know what I mean? But Sean Payton, he doesn't value that safety market. But look, that safety market is about to be like the running back market. And they did try to trade Justin Simmons. I probably need to say that too. They did try to trade Justin Simmons, but with the flood on the safety market, with all them safeties being released, it was a bunch, like one after another. Sometimes 2 or 3 at a time. Safeties getting released. So they did try to get a trade for Justin Simmons to get a return back, try to get extra picks for this year's draft. You know what I mean? But they couldn't. The market is already flooded. Like, why should we trade for Justin Simmons when there's quarterbacks out here for the pickings? So they just said, F it, fuck it, right? And we just gonna release him. Let him pick his next spot, cause he's gonna have a lot of suitors. He could go to the Eagles with Vic Fangio, and I think that's like the #1 spot. But he also could go to San Fran. It's a bunch of places where he could go. He just got to figure out which spot is going to be better for him and his family. You know what I mean? That's just what he going to have to figure out, because he's a family man too. So you got to understand he going to talk every decision out with his wife, and nobody knew this was coming. He didn't even know this was coming. But with that cap hit, that $85 million cap hit left by Russell Wilson, you automatically knew that moves was coming, because they wasn't able to afford a contract. They had to make room, make cap space. They had to free up cap space. They're not gonna spend big in free agency this year like they did last year, but they gonna be strategic and they will be in the free agent market. Right? They gonna probably look for role players. You know what I mean? Team players, people that are good, not great, but just good. You know what I mean? Play good in the system. That's how most winning teams are built, man. People that just fit in the system. People that fit your system. They don't have to be a bunch of all pros. It's just people who fit your system, and out of that, they could become all pros. You feel me? So that's just how that did work. And then like, you know, they re-signed Quinn Bailey. He was an RFA, but he was low tended, like what for the minimum. You know what I mean? 1 million, 1 million.205, something like that. Uh, they did not extend Jonathan Harris. They also cut K'Wan Williams. No, I mean they also cut K'Wan Williams. Um, they extended Tim Patrick on a 1 year deal. He's gonna make the veteran minimum, but he's gonna have incentives to make money per game, value 10K per game. If he's available, he suits up and he plays, he earns an extra 10K. You know what I mean? So he can add on to you know what he signed. He can add on to that because that's the incentives. But it's only right that he signed it because he been hurt for the past 2 seasons. Now I just hoping that Tim Patrick just come out and show out. You know, he'll be 30, but I still hope he could just still show out. Colin is still around, but he really don't want to be around. Now that all these moves. Nah, like got the Russell Wilson, when they released Russell Wilson, he went on Twitter and did an emoji, said another one. You know what I mean? And then after the trade, you know, they traded Jerry Jeudy to Cleveland too. You know what I mean? For a fifth and sixth round pick. You know what I mean? And he was mad. He was mad after that, so who knows? Cortland Sutton might be one of the next people to go. Because he's angry. He don't like that. But dog, you still making, Cortland Sutton is still going to make 17 point something, I think 1.2 million this year. You feel me? He's still making that money. And I don't think Cortland Sutton realized that this is a business. The business of the NFL is not friendly. It's not friendly, man. It's not. And then look, Jerry Jeudy never lived up to his first round bill. Jerry Jeudy never amassed 1,000 yards in a season. He never did that. Last year he came close. He had 972, and that was like closer to the end of the season after Nathaniel Hackett got fired. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man, and it is what it is. So the rebuild is here, and this is just how it feels. How it feels. Excuse me. So we just gotta embrace the suck. And then we want to talk about free agent quarterbacks. The Broncos have been linked to Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield is on the table because he just re-signed with Tampa Bay today. 3 years, 100 million. 3 years for 100 million. Okay, he signed today, but it won't be official until Wednesday, the new league year. That's March 13th. You know what I mean? You can ink players to deals, but it won't become official until March 13th at 4 o'clock Eastern Time or Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Whatever, Pacific, whatever. I'm on Eastern Time scale, so I know that when all contracts are signed, become legal. But when I was talking about Kirk Cousins, like Tom Pelissero broke that news, like the Falcons could be in on Kirk Cousins, and so can the Broncos. I think they'll be in on Kirk Cousins too. But the thing about Kirk Cousins, he always had fully guaranteed contracts. Well, Russell Wilson's wasn't fully guaranteed. But you think the Walton Penner ownership group would agree to a fully guaranteed contract? See, this is Deshaun Watson mess. This is his shit. When Cleveland paid him that guaranteed contract. I don't know. They might do it if Sean Payne like, yo, I want this quarterback. And that'll be the quarterback he's tied to unless he drafts a rookie. He can still draft a rookie, mind you. You know what I mean? He can still draft a rookie too and have the rookie sit behind Kirk Cousins. That's my choice. Draft a rookie. Draft Bo Nix. But what I'm hearing through a lot of the insiders, Drake May is falling. If Drake May falls, I would trade up because now they got ammo. They got trade picks. They might have more trade picks come draft day. They might have more draft picks come draft day. They might. So, but who knows? That's just my opinion. Right now I'm being an analyst. This is my opinion. And I do also think that they will get they will pick up a wide receiver in free agency, and then they gonna get the trenches right. Cause they got ran all over last year. They got ran all over last year. Like it was just a real freeway. Hey, come on, free pass. They gotta do that this year because Jim Harbaugh is in the AFC West, and he's a coach like Sean Payne. He's an old school head coach. He likes the run game. Everything goes through the run game. So you want to stop the run game. You want to be able to beat the Chargers. Stop the run. But your secondary, I think they're gonna let Riley Moss try to earn that other corner spot right across from Pat Surtain. Jaquan McMillan will be in the slot, and PJ Locke will have one of the starting safety spots. Caden Stearns will be in competition with J.L. Skinner and a rookie or a free agent that signed a rookie, and it'd be like that. Caden Stearns will be in competition for that other safety spot with J.L. Skinner, with a vet if a vet is signed, or a rookie if a rookie is signed. But I just want the Broncos to get younger and get faster and stronger at every position, because a lot of teams are getting younger, man. A lot of teams are getting younger. That's really how you want to rebuild your team, through young talent. You wanna build homegrown talent. That's the way to get better. Go ahead and suck for 2 or 3 years, but build it the right way. Suck for 2 years, and maybe the third year you start showing signs of life. Broncos country waited this long. I think they could wait 2 more years longer. One thing about Broncos fans, we the loyalist fans in the NFL. Well, I know I'm speaking for myself and most of the fans that I know in Broncos country. Most of the people I know, because like I told you, I saw this dude on Twitter. He bugged out. Oh, y'all just lost a fan and a season ticket holder. Okay, that ain't gonna stop their money though. And then like I'm taking Sean Payton at his word and George Payton when they said, we want to try to build the strongest team for 2024. And when they said that, I think they really meant that. And I think they're gonna do their best to do that. I really do think they're gonna do their best to do that. Knowing Sean Payton, he don't like to lose. I don't think he came to Denver to lose. So we just gonna have to see, and I'm gonna sit back here and watch. And every time I get news, I'll hop on here and I'll bring y'all news. It's just like that, Broncos country. You know what I mean? I will hop on here and bring y'all news. Cause I love to do it. I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? So, and then this is how we gonna end this. I'm just exploring different ways to start my podcast and end it. But we always gonna do it like this with the Mind High Salute.